Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. I'm going to go on hyperdrive today. Got to make this video quick, not too analytical. Nobody's viewing this thing anyway. So anyway, 2013-14 NFL predictions, week number 11. I'm going to take the Titans over the Colts this week. Locker's out, and I think the Colts will redeem themselves after losing last week. Next game, Buffalo over the Jets, simply because I think the Jets, they're not floundering. They're playing okay, but they win one, lose one. They won last week, so they're going to lose this week. Chicago at home over the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens defense is not there anymore. It's at Chicago. I don't know about Cutler's status for Chicago, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. I think they get the victory. I'm going to take Cincinnati Bengals at home over the Cleveland Browns. It's a divisional game. Since he lost earlier to Cleveland this season, they're going to get vengeance in this one. Cincinnati will pull this out. Next game, I'm going to take Philadelphia Eagles at home over the Washington Redskins. Nick Foles, the quarterback, is on a rampage. 10 TD passes the last two games, and I think this they're starting to get their groove now. Everybody's synchronized. They will beat Washington this day, I believe, in this game. Next game, I'm going to take the Detroit Lions. Wide receiver Calvin Johnson, speaking of rampage, he's certainly on one. I think in his first 100 games, he's second all time in terms, I believe it's either receiving yards or I don't know if I believe it's yards in that period. So he's really playing very well. Take Detroit over Pittsburgh. Next game, I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons on the road over Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got an aberration last week. They won one game, big deal. Atlanta will beat them in this one. Next game, I'm going to take Arizona on the road over Jacksonville. Jacksonville, it's the same thing as Tampa Bay. They're a one-win wonder maybe, and I think Arizona, with their personnel and how they're playing, they're good enough to beat Jacksonville on the road. Next game, I'm going to take Houston, get off the snide, break their 7-game losing streak at home over Oakland. Next game, I'm going to take Miami and see Ryan Tannehill and company over San Diego. I think they'll bounce back after a dreadful performance last week. Next game, I'm going to take New Orleans at home over San Francisco, just simply because I like Drew Brees and company, and I like their receiving core. The defense has been playing much better than it had last season, and they're good enough. San Francisco is not as good as they were last season. Next game, the resurgent Giants, I'm going to take them. They got the momentum. Green Bay doesn't have their offense. The Aaron Rodgers, he's not playing, and Giants have dominated Green Bay in recent seasons. And the Giants have seized some momentum, and I think they'll win their fourth in a row in this one. Next game, I'm going to take Seattle. They have the highest point differential in the NFC right now. Defense is playing phenomenal as usual. They're Richard Sherman and their cornerbacks. Everybody's playing at such a high level on defense, and their offense is not too shabby either, based on, you could see their point differential. And I think they shouldn't have any problem beating Minnesota in this home game. And then Seattle has won, what is it, close to 20 in a row at home, counting the preseason. So anyway, Denver, I'm going to take them. Their point differential is the best in the NFL, plus 133. They're going to play a Kansas City team that's one of the best defenses in the NFL, has interceptions galore. Should be a good battle. Manning's probably not going to be 100%. Should be a tight game. I'll pick Denver in it, though. Last but not least, I'm going to take New England on the road over the Carolina Panthers. It's just really, Carolina's been on a roll themselves. Before last game, their wins were averaged by about 24 points per game. They've really been dominant in their wins as well, besides winning 5 consecutive games. But New England, I think, with the coach, is going to make a difference. I think Bill Belichick will formulate a slightly better game plan than the Carolina coach, and that's going to make the difference in this one. So anyway, people, those are my predictions for this week. The NFL, stay tuned next week, where I'll be dissertating and talking about week number 12 predictions for the 2013-14 NFL season. Until next time, people, stay well.